You know, I go back and I could not, every time I would watch these videos at 3 o'clock this morning, you know, I said to myself, you know, this is appalling. But you know what really got me? When I walked out the door to come to Washington and to see my constituents who get the early bus, the ones that go down to the Sheraton Hotel in downtown Baltimore and clean the floors, them. And I thought about the man who came to me the other day because he had just gotten a letter from the IRS about an audit. And I believe deep in my heart, he didn't mind being audited. He was scared as all get out, but he wants to know that he's been treated fairly. And he wants to know, and these are the words that I'm going to concentrate on today. The other day, I concentrated on truth and trust. Today, I'm going to add on to that, take and waste. Take and waste. What happens here is that when we have episodes like this, it has an impact on the average person. I live in a block where most people don't even make $50,000 a year, but yet and still we can produce a video that has no redeeming value, none, and spend taxpayers' hard-earned dollars for that. And then there was that line dance. Couldn't see any there either. And so I say we can do better. But guess what? Mr. Fink, the money that was spent on that, that's my money. That's the lady who got the early bus this morning. That's her money. The one who makes $35,000, her. The gentleman up the street from me that makes $45,000, hauling trash. That's their money. And so it was wasted. In my district, I can tell you that $50,000 is a huge amount for families who are struggling to get by. That's more than many households make in this country. Unfortunately, this was only part of a broader problem, which was the growth of IRS conference spending over the last decade. The Inspector General's report finds that the IRS spent approximately $48.6 million on conferences over the past 3 fiscal years from 2010 to 2012. But the IRS spent far more than that in the 3 prior fiscal years from 2007 to 2009. When the IRS spent an astonishing $72 million on conferences. And I know, Mr. George, that the scope of your inquiry was limited, but let me say this, Mr. Chairman, it would be legislative malpractice. Legislative malpractice if we did not bring Mr. Schulman in here to ask him, for him to explain to us why from 2007 to 2008, in 2007, the conference budget was $13,395,000, and then it more than doubled when we're going into a recession, when President Bush is coming to us telling us that the sky is about to fall, that our economic situation is about to go over a cliff. We then double it. It would be legislative malpractice if we don't figure out what happened there.